It's time to reduce recidivism and reentry through a holistic approach that addresses opportunity both inside and outside of our prisons. It's time to treat gun violence like a public health epidemic and interrupt and treat the violence that has destroyed far too many lives. Finally, it's time to build trust and accountability between our law enforcement and the communities that they serve. Underpinning each and every one of these priorities is the work that we must do to build true equity and opportunity in communities that have been left behind for far too long.
We will examine how to repair the harm that the war on drugs has had on so many communities of color. And an equity lens means that we will study and explore how people who have disproportionately been entangled in the justice system due to low-level drug offenses can now be the business owners, workers, and active participants within the new economy that the adult use of cannabis will create. Equity means looking at the disparities that exist all across our state. We know that communities who have had the least and have been disproportionately impacted due to cuts to services are often communities where people interact with the criminal justice system at higher rates, and also communities with experiencing higher rates of violence. Through today's executive order, the Justice, Equity, and Opportunity Initiative will be able to work with agencies across the state to coordinate efforts with an aligned vision and goals. This means being able to explore all issues and the way that they intersect, from higher education to immigrants' rights. We cannot have justice without ensuring housing rights for everyone. We cannot have opportunity without ensuring that everyone has consistent access to quality education, whether that's early childhood education, vocational training, or college. And we cannot have equity without addressing the differences in accessing capital to start a business across communities. In other words, we can no longer talk about these issues in a vacuum. The Justice, Equity, and Opportunity Initiative will have a restorative justice focus,